Hey everyone, this is P4L. In today's P4L review, we're not going over MP Soundwave or KFC's Transistor. We're actually going over essentially this little module here. This is a set from my good friend Paul5409 on TFW forums. I've actually done a few reviews for him on his little, I guess like kits that he does. He makes them himself out of like styrene and some LEDs and stuff like that. I've shown his Quake Wave upgrade chest LEDs and cannons and stuff like that. But this is his newest set, which is for the tape decks. So what you get, here, let's scooch down a little bit so you can see what you get. You get this LED module. You can see it's like 3 LEDs embedded in here in this little casing. You get this little rectangular solid and then this little piece here, and you'll see what all these are for. Lastly, what you get are a set of controllers which controls the different colors that you can use and display for that, as well as some other functionality. And then lastly, he provides a little splitter tool. So what he's trying to accomplish with this set is he wants to be able to have you display LEDs that show through the chest cavities of both these guys. I forget how to make this guy open up. How do you open up? There we go. So yeah, what you're going to do is kind of push these back, and they insert into this pretty easily, especially with Transistor here. And if you want, you can go ahead and push that in so it sits up front. You want to make sure this button is pressed in. This little piece here goes into the door itself. I don't think it works that well with this one. I mean, it's okay, but it's not. It's really more designed for Soundwave. So once it's in there, you can. It's going to be really hard to show with all the lighting that I have, but it's already on, and you can change the different colors. So you can change it to green. Let's see if I can. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it that well on my camera. Let me see if I can shut off some of the lighting here. Here. A little bit better. Yeah, so you can see some of the colors that show. It actually does show a lot brighter in person. You can change it to blue. Here, you know what? Let's actually show off the colors like this. Here, turn on the lights. So you can see the different colors here. Pink. And you can use it without this in place too, especially with Blaster, since he already has some translucent stuff in there. It's like kind of shaded out, so you don't really need it as much. But you can see that the colors are changing here. But this is a diffuser essentially, so you don't just see the circles. You can do different things like this fade button will fade between the different colors. This jump button will basically just jump between all the colors. The smooth, I think it's very similar to the jump, except I think it only goes through a subset of colors. Yeah, I think that's it. And then lastly, you have these brightness up and down buttons. Here's a white one, and off and on. So that's what it's meant for. It's very simple as far as how to use it, but it's really clever how he designed it. So what you get with the set are those things, and the included stock batteries for the LED module, which I think is a CR2032. 2 of those, and then you need a coin battery here, which is a 2025, CR2025. Really quickly, if you want to change the batteries on the module itself, you just open this up. Yep, CR2032. You need 2 of those. You just replace them, pop them out, replace them back in. Remember to have the flat side facing up. And then that's really it. Just pop them back in, and you're good to go. As far as the battery here, this is a lot easier. I think what you're supposed to do is just pull on this. Yeah, pull on this little tabby thing, and then that'll allow you to pull it down. And there is the CR2025 that you'll need. Again, flat side facing up. Push it in, and that's it. So that's all you really need to do. I'll show it off in Soundwave because that's really where it's designed for. Also, I need to grab this. So for Soundwave, you go ahead and you can eject that a little bit. His door doesn't open as much, so you want to put it in at an angle and then just tip it backwards. And this thing inserts into his tray, just like the tapes do. Close it up. And again, you may have a hard time seeing these colors. There we go. See, these colors are a lot easier to see. And then like the pink or purple one, which I think is the most, I guess, common colors that you might use for energon. So you may be asking, okay, that's great and all. What else does it do? It also comes with this piece. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know what this is for. But if you remember, Soundwave came with this extra energon cube thing that attached to his chest here, right? So what this does is a diffuser for this. It fits right in here. Just remove this, close that back up. And then you'll get the LED diffused into this. Again, because of my bright lights here for my shooting area, it's very hard to see. So yeah, he thought of pretty much everything. One thing I would say with Soundwave is being mindful of how to remove it. The easiest way I found is to kind of like eject it as far as you can with this button, and then either use the spider tool that he has and use this ridge on the lens to kind of pull down, or use this button and pull down on the button itself. I kind of find the button to be a little bit easier, and you just eject it like so. And it stays in there very solidly because of the sponge-like material he put on each side, so you don't have to worry about it rattling around in there. So yeah, really that's it. Again, let's just cycle through some of the colors. Yellow, green, some kind of bluish color, a light blue, a darker blue, more of a purple color, another purple color, pink, white, and again, you can turn the brightness up or down. Maybe that. But yeah, that's it. A really quick review for this set from Paul5409 on TFW. If you guys have bought anything from him before, he's really, really great to work with. You can buy this set on eBay. I think it retails, or he's selling it there for $50 shipped, which is kind of a lot, I would say, for an LED upgrade for sure. But again, you're getting all this extra functionality, like the different color changing modules, the brightness, and the custom styrene installations. So it's a little pricey, but if you really like LED upgrades, this is a really cool one to have, especially for your Soundwave extruding some pink energon. All right, that's all for today, everyone. Hope you have a good one.